my name is Christine. Welcome back to my channel. If you hear running around, it's my cat playing. This is going to be short and sweet because I only finished 2 books last week. It's going to be almost the same as my Friday reads. I haven't been feeling that great. I don't think it's my sugars. It's just haven't been feeling good. The weather's been crappy here too. It's been raining for like 3 days. So who knows? But I finished Savor the Moment by Nora Roberts. It's book 3 in the Bride Quartet. And it is Laurel's and what is his name? Delaney's story. And she is the cake maker and the confection maker for vows. Her and her 3 friends have a wedding planning. I wouldn't say it's an estate that they have all 4 things. There's the wedding planner, and her story will be the last one. There's a photographer. Her story was the first. And then there's the flowers one, and her story was the second one. So this is the third. It was cute, but not a whole lot of stuff in it. I think I gave it a 4 anyways, though. But yeah, it's between Laurel and Dell, and Dell is the older brother of the girl whose estate they live on, and it is they've known each other for all their lives, pretty much. They grew up together, and so they are taking their friendship to the next level, and they find out later some things, but I almost spoiled it. Anyways, I give it a 4. I really can't say a whole lot of it, but yeah. And the other book that I finished was Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess, and I should have had a clue that this is not obviously the story. It's in play format. I gave it a 2. It is different from the movie a little bit, but because this wasn't the actual story that I thought it was, yeah, and I don't think that it should have been lumped in on Goodreads with the story because it's not. So when I go back and read the story, it'll get a different rating because it's the story and not the play, if that makes any sense. But this is pretty much crap. Like, they have music at the end, and that's the score that the play is put to. This is the actual play. So yeah, this one sucks, and I didn't notice this until after I finished reading it and put it on my shelf, that it's got numbers. I don't know if you can see them, but that pertains to nonfiction part where plays are usually. So that should have been my first clue, but like I said, I didn't see it until afterwards. So I will be going back and looking for the actual story. Okay, we're still reading Goblet of Fire. Still, we're 67% in now, so we have this much left to read. My son's liking it, but I think it's getting a little bit long for him, so I don't know how he's going to handle Order of the Phoenix, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this one. So, what part of, oh, they're going to the second task now for the Triwizard tournament. And I'm still reading. I didn't get to finish anything. Like I said, I haven't been feeling good. We had friends come in on Saturday, and it was Father's Day yesterday, so I didn't really get a whole lot of reading in. So I started reading Overcoming Type 2 Diabetes by Carrie Swift, S. Swift, and Nathaniel G. Clark. I'm maybe about a quarter of the way through. Like I said, I find that I focus more on getting on track when I'm reading something than when I'm not. And I have a whole bunch of stuff that's going on that I can't really talk about right now. So I need to get back and focus, which is difficult. Not that I'm eating a ton of sugar. I'm really not. I'm just, like, I don't drink pop. I drink diet pop. And yes, I know the aspartame arguments, but I don't drink a whole excessive lot. I don't even drink a can a day. So, and I used to drink 6 or 7 cans a day of diet pop. So I think I've gotten that out of my system. But I do drink water. I do have coffee with usually Splenda in it. So I'm not eating a whole bunch of sugar. It's just I need to eat better. There. So I'm still reading. I think I'm almost 2/3 of the way through. Black Rose by Nora Roberts, and it's book 2 in the Garden trilogy. And this is for my Triple RC challenge, which is read a book with an older person in it, and she's like close to 50. Not that that's old, because I'm over 40, but most romances are 20-somethings or 18, 20, whatever. So there's that one. And then I'm still reading Little Old Lady Strikes Again by Katarina Engelman Sundberg, or Katharina. I think it's Katarina though. This is getting, I know it's a spoof. I know it's meant to be funny, but there are some parts that are like, there's no way in hell that's going to happen. Yeah, so I keep having to tell myself that no, it's supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be real. Yeah, but there are a few things that are kind of cute. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm getting tired of the romances, or I'm picking up the wrong ones, or I'm just burnt out. Because like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on that I need to get done, and it's all falling on my shoulders, and so I'm getting overwhelmed. I think that's the word. Plus my pain management has gone through. My pain has been ramping up a little bit, and as you notice, I can't even sit right now. But yeah, so the other book I'm reading is Tainted Lilies by Becky Lee Way-Rich, and this is about pirates, but he's like a sophisticated pirate. So I haven't even really told you what these are about. I'm so sorry. This is just about a girl whose fiance dies, so she goes to see her aunt and in Paris, and then her father finds her another fiance, like an arranged marriage. And so on her way back, these pirates, like right outside of New Orleans, decide to take the ship and the women, and they actually tried to drown her maid because she was black. They had no use for her, in their opinion, and they hadn't found her aunt. So back in 1800s, if you're unchaperoned with men, they assume that you have been de-virginized, I guess the word would be, and you are no longer useful. So the pirate that has had a crush on her for 2 years and only met her for a whole 5 minutes and is in love with her, and she's in love with him, and like I said, they've only known each other for 5 minutes. So he decides to do the right thing and give her a name. That's about where I got. This one I can't really say much because it is book 2, but it is a bunch of old people, the League of Pensioners, that are dissatisfied with how they're being treated at the retirement home and decide to rob an art gallery to try and get money as ransom. That's the first book, and so this is like a continuation of the story. And they're kind of like Robin Hoods. They take what they can use, and then whatever they don't need, they give to the poor or the needy, or, in their opinion, charities that are worthy of it. And then, of course, Nora Roberts. This is about a woman who owns a Harper House. The Harper House has been in their family for hundreds of years, and there's a ghost, and they call it the Harper Bride, and they're trying to figure out who she is and where she comes from, how she is attached to the family, because she does have a family tree. And the first book was Stella's story, and she was the new employee at this place because it is a garden center. They live on property, but they have such big property that they have greenhouses and stuff. And this is about the owner of it. So I think that's a good rendition or explanation for things. So yeah, I'm just going to continue with these books this week. If I do finish one, I'll probably pick something else, but I don't know right now. We'll see how it goes. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I hope the fathers had an awesome Father's Day. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.